Hey guys, Robert Sacco here. I'm going to do a different kind of video. I went to a train show today, this weekend. If you're familiar with the Florida area or near the Florida area, around Pinellas County, there was a Tampa train show this weekend. I did too. And I came across one table that kind of had a shock look on my face until I found out the information about it. Let me show you the car that started this whole video thing. Now, everybody knows when you look at this credit card right here, everybody thinks of Geno Sharp. This was at a Tampa train show. So, for shits and giggles, I asked the lady who was running the table, says, by any chance, how did she acquire this car? And she told me, yeah, the wife of the gentleman named Mike Jansen is, he's selling stuff off for her. And he is the one that has the YouTube channel, the K4UPC, if I remember that correctly. I apologize if I didn't. But he passed away a couple months ago. So I was shocked to see that. So of course, you know, knowing who he is, and I know everybody's a good fan of him and misses him, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. So I purchased Geno's old car, Birmingham Beltline box car. I have one he gave me a couple years ago, so now I got two of them. A couple months ago. So now I got two of them. And of course, the little graffiti and all this stuff on here. Now I'm sure everybody's going to recognize these cars from him. I picked up both of these intermodal cars. By the way, she only charged me $5 for that car. I got two of these intermodal cars. There's that one. And here's this one. I picked both these up for $15 each, which I don't think they're not too bad really. The only problem is some of these things are busted, so I will do some repair work on them. But that's an easy fix. The third car is Ather and Gondola that he weathered up and did the damage to it. Sorry, I had to think for a second. I purchased this car. And I was able to purchase this car. So needless to say that most of my money went to this table because I didn't bring too much money with me. But I was pretty excited to actually see somebody or see something there that belonged to him. I didn't realize I'll never get opportunity to own anything from him. But that was fun coming across this table. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Geno Sharp's railroad. That was pretty cool. But yeah, besides those purchases, I purchased a box of road bed for the layout. I purchased I thought it was a dummy because he only charged me $10 for it. I just realized it's power, but it's one of those old after, and so I'm not going to worry about it. But the shell's been super detailed and everything. It's pretty nice. I only picked that up for $10. And I picked up RPO, Amtrak. I've been looking online. They want like $30, $40 from one. I was thinking about buying the one for $30, but I'm glad I waited because I found this one at a train show for $20. So, that's the extent of my purchases for the train show. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Since I have a Michael Farley, I found this for $5. Someone repainted it and decaled it and put a load on it. So that was worth it. But, yeah. But all those freight cars from Mr. Mike Jansen, I was pretty excited. There was a couple of freight cars there. I was watching another video of his, and those hopper cars were all weathered up from Southern and the Seaboard. They were there, and there was about maybe five of the engines were there, but I didn't have anything to spurge on the engines. But I was pretty happy. He's owned some freight cars. So, anybody's a big fan of Mr. Mike, I do have some of his freight cars here, and I do promise and solemnly swear I will be taking care of these cars, and they will run for a very long time on my railroad. So, and he still will be missed. Alright guys, with that being said, you all have a very good day. I will do a layout update probably next week or two to show you the progress. Just in case you don't know, if you haven't been following the YouTube, page on Facebook, I decided to tear up my layout completely again. I promise you, third time's a charm. I won't be doing it again no more. I'm going to be following the issue of the January 2011, if I remember correctly. The CSX railroad some guy made for under 4x8 that's really nice. But I'm going to extend it into like a 5x12 layout instead of 4x8. So, with that being said, I appreciate you watching all my YouTube channels. I appreciate all the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm about to start something a little different on this new layout. Thank you very much for all the followers, and thank you for following me. I'll catch you all later. Bye.